This dog thinks his stuffed turtle is real because of the squeaker inside, so he always dumps out half of his food for him and then sets him by it, just making sure to take care of his little buddy. This guy was driving down the street when he noticed a dog was outside mowing the lawn of his home. Many neighbors and people of the city in Georgia say they see him doing this all the time. It has many people stopping their cars confused, while the dog looks back at them like this is normal, just making sure his front yard looks as good as it can be. This dog was waiting in the car while its owner was in the gas station when it got impatient and started honking the horn at them. When this dog's owner was taking way too long to get food, he was getting mad waiting, so he started honking the horn of the car and wouldn't let go until she came out, and it worked, completely embarrassing his human in front of everyone who stopped to watch. These two dogs, Charlie and Harper, grew up together and became best friends, spending all the time side by side playing, until Charlie got cancer, and Harper still sat by her side even when she wasn't feeling good. Unfortunately, Charlie passed away in late December, and immediately after, they noticed Harper knew what happened, laying around sad, and can even see it in her eyes she knows Charlie is gone. They said, the only thing more painful than losing a dog is seeing your other dog lose their best friend. This owner put on Lion King for their dog, and he was locked in watching the entire movie, even crying during the scene where Simba's dad died and was trying to wake him up. When Simba gave up to lay next to him, their dog cried even more. But the moment Scar snuck up on Simba, he started freaking out, scared about what was gonna happen next. Every single morning, this dog will walk his brothers to the school bus and say his goodbyes like a parent. And after they get inside, he doesn't just leave. He'll even wait to make sure they take their seats. And after that, he'll patiently wait a bit longer to even watch the school bus pull away, making sure his job is complete before running back home. They were playing loud music in their house when they noticed one of their dogs was doing what the song says, thinking it was a command. Every time their dog rides in the car with them, he tries to eat the cars that pass by. The owner says he only goes for the big trucks, but will leave the small cars alone, and even though he hasn't gotten one to this day, he'll never give up. When this cat's tail went over her dog's eyes, she started to freak out crying, actually thinking she just went blind. The owner said, I'm confident my cat knew exactly what it was doing. When this baby started crying in his crib, their dog actually ran over to his buttons to talk to him and calm him down. They were dancing around their house doing a conga line when their dog joined in on the dance and even started to walk with them as they went. She was in the waiting room at this business when she looked over at this dog who gave her the sup nod. She said, I don't know whose dog this is, but he just sup nodded me and now I think we're dating. When her dog lost his tooth, he actually brought it to her and was super upset about it, even crying.
It's okay, don't cry. You're fine. You'll get it back.
When she went on a walk with her dog, they ran across this horse along the fence and her dog immediately took advantage by doing a photo shoot, even posing for the camera, so happy to take the pictures. And the results look incredible, with their hair even being the same colors, just meant to be best friends. When they introduced their dog to her cousin, she immediately started waving, and it's so wholesome.
Hi! Hi! Good morning!
When the president of Ireland's dog entered this room of over 100 people, he went around the entire room looking for his owner and was getting a ton of attention from everyone. After a long search, he finally found him and was so happy. He then demanded a belly rub during an important event. When he brought his dog outside, it saw the neighbor's cat across the street and this was his reaction. This dog named Corey was sitting on the road to get someone's attention so they could help his friend named Matthew, who was hit by a car and laying in the grass on the side of the road. They secured Corey, and not knowing what bones were broken, they picked up Matthew carefully and headed to the emergency room, where he had surgery and was healed. This was the moment Matthew got to see his friend Corey again, who saved his life by not leaving his side. Corey was adopted in December, and Matthew is now healthy and still up for adoption. When he was driving down the road, he came to a stop when he noticed a small dog in the way barking like crazy, trying to get someone's attention. When he tried to pick it up, it ran away to show him the small baby just crawling around inches from the road. The dog even pushes him, wanting him to pick her up. Once he did, he brought her to safety, and later realized the small dog saved this baby's life. When this girl named Grace graduated college and went on stage to receive her diploma, the school had a diploma made for her service dog as well, knowing that it attended every single class that she did, dedicating its time to serving her, helping to achieve her goals. Her dog actually held the diploma as the entire crowd cheered and leaving the stage together as college graduates. When this mom and daughter were taking their dog for a walk, he thought his mom was the one holding the leash, until he looked back for a second and saw it was his sister, so he grabbed it from her and gave it back to his mom. He even did a double take when he realized something wasn't right with this. After this dog's two sisters passed away, he'll go to the family computer and start barking, hoping his owner will turn it on for him, and that's because the screensaver on the computer is a picture of them, and he loves sitting in front of the screen and looking at it, showing how much he misses them and understands that they're gone. She took her dog on a train and he started going around making friends with all the strangers. He would sit next to them and hold their hand, peek at them through the seats, and even rest his head on them. He then got tired of all the socializing and went to sleep. This dog surprisingly loves fireworks, so on the 4th of July, he took his dog out so they could watch the fireworks show together, even making sure to point up at them so he could see. Just a wholesome moment between a man and his best friend. When their dog goes out into the water to swim, he really only does this for one reason, and that's so he can then go back to chase his owner, looking to shake the water off on him, calculating the perfect time to do it to get him wet. Just proof that dogs really do this to us on purpose.
Go, 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 go!
He then acted like he was leaving, but then faked him out, going back to hit him with more water.
Come on! No!
Then went back to get some more. When she found out the show Bluey shows only colors that dogs can see, she put it on for her dog and he instantly loved it, sitting right in front of the screen and watched the entire episode wagging his tail. An incredible thing that the show creators did to keep the dogs entertained as well. When they were preparing their dog's Thanksgiving dinner, this is how he was reacting when he saw it.
I don't think he's excited.
And when you thought he was done, he's not, and instantly starts again. Just so excited for the Thanksgiving dinner, just like all of us.
Oh my god. And then there's Boone, and he's just, look at how patient he is. This guy? Who said black dogs can't jump?
This dog is a huge fan of the ice cream truck, and when he hears it, he gets so excited.
He's coming, I know, you're so excited. I know we're going, we're gonna get your ice cream.
As it approached, he started running to it, making sure they stopped for him. He then sat patiently as they made his dog ice cream, and started hopping at the window in excitement when he saw it coming.
Sit. You gotta sit. Gentle.
Their little girl is 4 years old and has special needs, and after they adopted this golden retriever, they started to notice how gentle he is with her, showing this moment of him holding her hand and always looking after her, and it's too wholesome. Safe to say, he was a perfect addition to their family.